Welcome back to Television Podcast. I'm excited for this episode. Episode 169.
Yes, sir.
Getting up there.
9, bro.
Almost a 200 done.
Yeah, so we got a lot to talk about today. Man, craziest World Series game I've ever seen happened the other night. 18 innings.
18 innings is crazy, bro.
I only got to watch 4 of the 18, but it was 18 innings. So shout out to the people who were at the game.
The crazy part is the people who stay, right? They stopped selling alcohol in the 7th inning.
Yeah.
That's standard.
Yeah.
No alcohol in the 7th inning. So in the cold, kind of rainy, right?
Yep.
Was it
Like-
cold doing LA?
It's like cool.
I think it was cool. You
I
said
watched-
like hoodies and shit on.
I watched the whole game, man. That shit was lit.
Yeah.
Hey, what a pitching duel. It was a pitching battle. You know what I mean?
Until it wasn't. Shout out to Freddie Freeman for the the walk-off home run.
Shout out to my boy Shohei though, man. Shohei
Yeah.
Ohtani been balling out, man. What he hit? 2 home runs in
2
that
home
game.
runs, yep.
And they intentionally walked him down there the rest of the game. But yeah, shouts out to Shohei, man. Welcome back though, by the way, man.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
You know,
y'all held it down on the last
Yeah,
episode.
you know, we had to hose you down, you
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
y'all
saying?
held it down. I mean, I did miss episode 168, but if y'all didn't get a chance, make sure y'all go back and check it out. Jeff held it down too, so shout out to Jeff, man.
Shout out to Jeff,
Shout out to
man.
Jeff, man. Jay Lass, you know, in the building.
But man,
Thanks.
well, we got a lot to talk about, man. Guys,
Yes, sir.
we in the thick of things with college football.
Yes, sir.
We
NFL, you know what time of the year it is for NFL. We're going into week 9, and it's time for the pretenders versus the contenders. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
that's like my favorite part of the NFL season. Like you midway through, and then you start to like now the games really matter even more.
For
like,
sure.
you find out who's really gonna be a team that you have to watch out for in the playoffs, and then the teams that start to kind of fall off.
For sure.
But outside of that, NBA started. So, man, what a crazy first week in NBA.
yeah, it was lit.
Not even just the basketball part of it, but everybody involved with arrested for gambling. A gambling ring is crazy.
Yeah, no, that is crazy, but I like the first couple weeks just off of the scoring too.
Well, yeah.
Like, this is the first time in a long time we seen cats rattle off over 40 in the first couple weeks of the NBA season in a long time. Consistently, bro.
And then we had hella overtime games as well.
Yeah,
too,
it's already
bro.
been like 3 games that went to double overtime.
Man, my homie, he been hitting on them overtime parlays crazy, so it's definitely been a crazy week for sure. Shouts out to Shay, shouts out to Wimby. Got their jerseys too, by the way, so I'll be rocking them soon in the near future.
Oh, you got you a Wemby jersey?
Yeah, got me a Wimby and a Shay.
Okay.
You feel me? So
One of those is iconic. But
damn,
One?
one of them.
one of them is iconic.
So which one?
Which one is iconic? Before we go further, because I think you about to say some crazy shit.
That Rustic 18. Did you get the 18?
Not yet. It's on the
So
way.
what is it? 18 for he 18 years in the league? Is that
That
what it
was
is?
his 18th year in the league.
That should look wild. That should look crazy.
Can you answer the question though? Like, let's not dodge that.
I just said one of them is iconic.
Whose?
Wemby.
Oh, you tripping?
I mess with Shay. I do. I mess with Shay. I'm just saying Wemby's is iconic.
And
Both
Shay's
is.
not. We're talking
Yeah,
about
that's
an MVP
yeah. That's
and the Finals MVP. Your favorites of the favorites don't have neither.
that's okay.
Okay.
But the GOAT does.
Who is the GOAT?
Bro. I mean,
Who is the GOAT?
that ain't even
Huh?
a question. What are we?
Who's
What
your GOAT?
are we talking about?
Bro, your GOAT. I don't know who
His
your
go, your go.
My GOAT is the GOAT.
No, shit.
Michael Jeffrey.
Talking about this motherfucking Westbrook shit. I thought you was gonna say Westbrook.
Nah, man.
but-
Stop it. Look. Hey,
Yeah,
and
we
then look.
ain't
what
gonna
he-
bring
look what
up that tree.
Look what I had
Not
him.
yet.
Look what I had him admit to though. I say his goat is your goat.
He know.
You know who your goat is.
But let's
I got two GOATs.
Nah, don't do. Oh, here we go.
But let's before we start talking NBA, man, let's dive into college football, man, because we we got some real stuff to talk about
That's
here.
do. It's Penn State week.
Man,
Yeah.
it is. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
See, it's blackout time.
Okay.
Ready? Yeah. Why not?
We rocking.
Ryan Day had a press conference this weekend. He said one thing. He said, people change jobs.
They do.
College is starting to get more like the NFL.
Yeah.
But we human.
Yeah. So basically what he's saying is it's time to get down to business. You feel me?
Hey.
We don't give a fuck if y'all down or not. We coming to belt to ass. That's what we on.
So they, in a nutshell, Ryan Day is saying, I'm going to get on my mess.
As he should.
That's a fact.
As he should. I mean, I mess with Ryan Day, so. Yeah. But as he should.
You again, somewhere in there, you got some scarlet and
got that bullshit on. You stay rocking that shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I only bleed blue, my
Shouts
brother.
out to them, though. They did their thing against Michigan State.
Yeah. Shout out to the Wolverines of Michigan. They own Michigan officially again. I mean, they never stopped, but
is Michigan State really a threat?
Nah.
I was hyping them up at the beginning of the season. Oh, Michigan State.
No, I mean, they're not a bad team. They're better than they have been.
No. Here's what you're not gonna do though. You take a comment and make it like we exaggerate. You over exaggerating it. We said an in-state rival is an in-state rival. Yeah. Period. That was it.
I understand.
It's not going to be an easy game potentially because of that. Man, that's it.
And if you look at the game at halftime, it wasn't an easy game. Like, it was close at halftime.
Yeah. It's like Miami and Oxford and UC playing. That's a rivalry. That game could be close.
All right.
But
I understand.
But
I ain't gonna go too crazy. But you know how I get.
But before we start talking about these upcoming games, let's talk about the past weekend college football, man. First game that we got to talk about, LSU, Texas A&M. And I won't lie to y'all, I've been wrong this whole year about Texas A&M. I told y'all I wasn't buying into them.
Who hadn't been wrong?
I told y'all I wasn't buying into them because they do the same thing every year consistently.
You don't got to clip it up, Jeff. I know I was right.
But this past week, they beat LSU.
Yes, sir.
At LSU.
Put a slacking on them.
49-25. Cost Brian Kelly not only the game, but cost him his job.
Yeah, you know when I knew he was getting fired?
When we talked about it, him potentially getting fired.
Yeah. But, like, the AD met him as he's about to walk through the tunnel, and I was like, ooh, that's ugly.
Yeah.
That's it. That's done. You're done. When the AD stop and talk to you, bro, you're done.
Oh, that's what that was?
Yeah.
I thought that was...
that was the AD, bro.
Yeah, that's similar to, like, you going into work about to log in and your boss come tap you on the shoulder like, hey, hold on, before you log in, let me go holler at you real quick. Let me talk to you in the office real quick.
I was wrong about LSU, bro. Like, they just went... This is a pure example of going from sugar to shit. And that's exactly what they did. Like, I mean, I thought... in the beginning of the season when they beat, who was that they beat? Clemson. I mean, obviously, exactly. Both of them was frauds, you feel me? Like, both teams ain't been shit since, so.
I mean, but you look at LSU, 5-3 on the season under Brian Kelly thus far, ranked 20th going into this past week. Do you feel like what do you feel like the next move could be for a team like us? Because I think that, honestly, when I was thinking about it, this might have been a move for them trying to get Lane Kiffin to stop another school from approaching to let them know, like, hey, this school is available also.
100%.
And I think that's the move to, like, hey, we got to fire Brian Kelly now because we got to get ahead of this.
Yeah, because realistically, like, can we keep it a buck? Like, we talk about these teams, we talk about, historically LSU was a good program. I'm not going to take that away from them. But to the same token, you take the Joe Burrow great year that they had and won a natty, what has LSU really done?
been mild, but they've been consistently. They've won national championships. Not necessarily consistently, but they've had national championships.
Bro, the past 20 years, Georgia and Bama has ran the SEC.
Yeah, but I think
true, but they still. But LSU has 3 national championships in that run. They got it.
Agreed, but like, I'm saying that to say, like, even though I was on the Brian Kelly train, right?
Yeah.
You miss out on Lane. Who the fuck are you gonna go get?
Well, it's the thing, and I got a perfect answer for that.
Who?
Joe Brady. Because if Joe Brady is...
We talked about it. Yeah, Joe Brady.
You know, he's already got history there.
Yeah.
So, if you say, hey, we can't get Lane, but you know what? Joe Brady, when he was here, he was one hell of an offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
He's doing well in the NFL.
Yeah.
And we know that he can recruit in the SEC.
All right, so outside of him, like, who else?
See, now that right there,
it's so bad.
The tricky question.
That your boy Ed O came out and was like, if they called, I'm in a truck and headed to the facilities ASAP.
Hey, shout out to Ed, man.
So let me get this straight with y'all. And it's just a question. Y'all feel like Lane Kiffin is the new savior of college football?
No, but I think he's earned the right to take the next step in the SEC, surpassed Ole Miss.
Okay, that's understandable because it was sounding like y'all was crowning Lane as this guy to be the next big name to. If you
come up, well, he the biggest name as far as the coach goes now,
and he's the biggest name in the SEC. Because if you're smart, if you're LSU or Florida, you want to hire somebody that was already a head coach in the SEC.
I agree.
Because you got to recruit better than the rest of them schools. On top of that, you already kind of know the landscape and how the conference work and who you match up with and got to play on a week-to-week basis.
No, that's a fact. I agree. I mean, I fuck with Lane. I don't know, man. I got to see a little more. I mean, I think obviously going to a bigger school will help.
It will help tremendously.
No, absolutely. So we'll see. I think the verdict's still out.
And he'll have the best offensive weapons Lane has ever had in his career outside of coaching at Bama.
So he'll take that LSU job. So the LSU job is bigger than the Florida job?
I think it just depends on your preference of where you want to be.
Can I keep it a buck?
I think the Florida job is a better job.
What just happened with Brian Kelly? If I'm Lane Kiffin, I'm not touching LSU with a 10-foot pole. The governor was a part of the fire. I'm not taking that job. Governor they shouldn't have had nothing to do with that job. I'm not taking it.
Yeah, but I think the Florida job is a better job because the leash is longer.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? So,
because that's the reality, right? Like, as much as I've probably been right on multiple fires this season, the reality of it is like some of these dudes ain't getting a good leash, or the organization or the school is not being realistic of where their ceiling is.
Nah, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact.
The only difference I think with LSU is SEC, for the most part, is kind of close to being wide open, and you didn't capitalize off of the opportunity because of Georgia and Bama are not that much superior than the rest of the conference.
No, that's true. I agree with Mario though. I would love to see Joe Brady just because he's been there.
Yeah,
he knows the expectations. I think that'd be the perfect hire for me. I mean, I'm not sure if he's interested or not, but I would love to see him take the reins for sure.
They better offer him the bag, but that's the problem too, though. They're already paying 2 coaches in buyouts.
Right. No Nick Saban shit, bro. Nick Saban, say where you are, please.
Well, I mean, this don't.
So to say all that, they really can't afford to go pay another buyout to another coach.
No. They can't, but this is the thing, though, right? So they better hope that, one, Joe Brady's not being courted by teams in the NFL.
Yes.
So, and 2, they better hope that they can, because Joe Brady would be a first-time head coach. So you wouldn't necessarily have to break the bank to go get him, you know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, it's your first time as a head coach. We don't know necessarily. And again, if it's not a lot of teams courting him, like a lot of big-name teams, this is the best offer you can get.
And it makes sense too because if Lane, like both schools, I would say, are both looking for offensive minded guys. Yeah. So if Lane goes to Florida, you would expect LSU to finally go with an offensive minded guy that knows what the fuck they talking about, like a Joe.
Well, Brian Kelly was supposed to be that, right? He was supposed to be the offensive minded guy. Yeah, I just don't think the recruit.
So I'm gonna put Brian Kelly.
BK don't relate well to players, bro.
It ain't even that. Let's keep a buck. Brian Kelly can go in that same class of Urban Meyer. They know enough offensively, but they offensive minds ain't like where it should be.
Well, I think this is the thing, right? I think that he can coach offenses. I just don't think he can coach offenses well in the SEC because it's different, right? Coaching in the SEC is a lot different than coaching.
They're in the same boat.
Yeah,
they both can. They know what it looks like, but like to be a offensive minded coach, to be like a coordinator at this point, they couldn't do that. Like if you watched the trend of what Urban Meyer was doing at Ohio State. That shit carried over from Tim Tebow. The only reason why it changed was because of Ryan Day.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then, honestly, who has Brian Kelly developed at quarterback? To be honest.
Nobody.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he in the Urban Meyer where it's like, y'all know just enough to be dangerous, but y'all don't know what it's supposed to truly look like.
Yeah, and if he does, if we going to be completely honest, if he showed up to LSU and they didn't have Jaden McDaniels, who was a freak of an athlete, do we still feel the same way? Like, does he even last this long? You know what I mean? Because you got to think, he's a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. He's the biggest recruit in the country.
Might be right, bro.
A quarterback. And he was gifted.
He hit lick with that.
That's crazy. 3 years ago, he had a Heisman Trophy candidate and he's fired. Yeah. Not even a full 3.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay.
But
yeah, that's crazy.
I mean,
it is crazy.
But this, but I was looking. I wanted to ask y'all, like, what job do y'all think outside of the LSU Florida job, like, because this is gonna be the biggest landscape of jobs that are available for Power 5 schools that we haven't seen in a while. Because at the end of the year, we could even be talking about Clemson having a job opening.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Virginia Tech has got a job opening right now.
UCLA.
I think obviously it would be Penn State. That's the most intriguing to me.
Yeah,
I mean, they don't technically have the personnel per se, but I feel like that's right behind. If not, I think it might be ahead of Florida. I think it might be LSU, Penn State, then Florida. My personal opinion.
No. You got too much buy-in down in Florida for the money. That's the money in itself, and what Florida is willing to go spend to be relevant is well greater than Penn State.
I don't know.
Greater than
that might be true, but I just say it from. So you feel like the Big Ten moving forward as a whole is stronger than the SEC?
Yeah, but I don't think that matters, right? Like, I'm solely looking at it from money, not from a money perspective of what Florida's going to want to pay a coach. I'm looking at it from a standpoint of the money that they're going to put into the program, whether it's facilities, whether it's NIL money, whether, all of those things encompass is just way more than what Penn State can offer.
I agree.
But I will say this, one thing I don't think we're talking about enough is the coach from Indiana. I think that, a lot of people are assuming that he's locked in. Bro, look, money talk.
No. When Penn State fired Franklin, he used that and got an extension.
He got a level.
Yeah, he just got an extension.
Yeah, now unless they offering $20.8 million.
No. I'm sure.
Shit.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I think he locked in.
I'm sure in this contract they put something that said you can't leave, you can't take a job.
If I'm him though, I don't know if I would have did that.
No.
I mean,
he has an opportunity to be a top 3, top 4 program in the Big Ten because Penn State is up in the air, because Michigan is where they are. Now y'all are, got a new quarterback that could probably turn things around, but
it's still fucking Indiana at the end of the
don't
day.
matter, bro. This is the new age. You get stuck off. We did this the last week. You get stuck off these traditional.
All right.
That shit don't matter.
All right.
He's getting paid.
That's cool.
He's proven that he can be a good coach at Indiana. He's number 2 in the country. There's no point. This ain't like he was coaching at UC and took UC to the fucking college football playoffs. This is different. He's number 2 in the country. There's no reason why you need to go elsewhere.
And coaching
in
my opinion, the best conference in college football.
In college football. What are we talking about?
I ain't gonna say they're the best conference.
You don't think
They
You
are.
don't think the Big Ten is the best conference?
No.
So you going off of tradition.
You
I'm
think
going off rankings.
you think the SEC?
the ranking? Hold on. But that's the problem.
Who the top 2 teams in the
Dude,
country?
Hold on. Can we stop?
that's
Can
where
we
it
stop?
stops.
Can we stop?
That's
Real
where
quick?
it stops.
Hold on. No, it don't.
Michigan in the top.
Stop real quick. I want to make this clear. The fucking rankings are put out by fucking the TV broadcast that's fucking in bed with the fucking conference.
Oregon is number 6 in the country, bro.
All right, go to the rankings.
ESPN has a fucking deal with the SEC.
Go to the AP. Fuck the ESPN rankings. Go to the AP. We had the AP.
It's
the
same.
AP right there.
Run it down. Talk to me.
Big Ten, SEC, Big Ten, SEC, ACC, SEC. Then you got
SEC,
Mountain West, or
SEC,
Big 12, Big 12,
SEC.
What
The fuck is y'all talking about?
What SEC?
SEC.
Yeah.
The fuck is y'all talking about? They
Big
the
Ten.
overall,
Big Ten,
as a whole, they're the best conference, bro. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with the Big Ten, but we're top heavy, bro. As a whole, though.
But
the SEC is a better
There's
conference.
no dominant team in the SEC right now. Outside of
That's
Texas
not what we're
A&M.
talking about, bro. That's not what you're asking. There you go.
I'm talking about
What's your
quality.
classic line? You're moving the goalposts.
I'm talking about quality of teams.
Nigga, we got 3 good teams.
And they have maybe two.
You said 3.
So you telling me?
Wait, 3.
So you telling me? So you telling me Alabama won't beat Indiana?
No. Neutral site? That ain't true.
Alabama will pop Indiana.
Georgia, I think Georgia will beat Indiana.
Tennis. Who is it? Georgia?
Georgia ain't
Ole
gonna
Miss,
fucking win the conference.
I think Georgia.
Vanderbilt. Like I said,
You think
we're top
Vanderbilt?
heavy.
You think Vanderbilt will beat Indiana?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we're top heavy,
Pull
bro.
the topics
Will the
back
number
up, bro.
ones be
We're top
the number
heavy.
ones with a top?
Hold on.
Like if they was able to play.
We ain't even gonna
Top
discuss
10.
that because we're top heavy.
Do
Bro.
you think-
Like Ohio State
We can't sit here
is
and
top tier, and then
we
there's
can't sit
everybody
here
else.
and-
in my personal opinion.
you
Yeah,
can't
because
sit
you're
here and
biased.
say
I'm not being biased.
we
That's a
can't
fact.
sit here and say that Indiana will lose to Alabama. It's not true.
All right.
It's not true.
Who is college football playoff will be here shortly.
That's not true.
Wait, let me ask you a question though. So do you think Alabama could beat Texas A&M?
I can't really give you a definitive answer because I've
Nah,
never seen Texas A&M.
nah.
I haven't seen
No.
Texas A&M play.
You been against Texas A&M then. Stay on them. Stay against them
I'm gonna
now.
pick Alabama.
There you go. So say
But what
it.
I'm saying is,
Don't-
I've never seen
don't
Texas
dodge
A&M
it.
play.
Don't dodge it,
Not
cause
no
nah,
dodge,
nah,
nigga.
don't
I've never
dodge it.
seen Texas A&M play.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna
don't
pick
dodge it.
Alabama if we doing a
Don't
pick
dodge
'em.
Don't dodge it.
You feel me?
You got
Like I said,
A&M.
we top heavy. Big Ten is top heavy.
How many? All right, so let me ask you a
The
question.
rest of them teams below
You
Georgia.
got 3 teams
The rest of
in the
them teams-
SEC in the top 5.
The rest of the teams
Okay.
below
What are we talking
Georgia.
about?
You got 3 teams from the Big Ten in the top 6.
The rest of
So
the
it's
teams.
even.
It's semantics. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, outside of Ole Miss, the rest of them motherfuckers on that list is trash.
Damn, so you about to say Vanderbilt, Tennessee?
They're not good.
Tennessee not trash.
Damn, bro.
They're not good, bro.
So Tennessee can't beat the
Not
shit out of
trash,
Michigan?
though. Not trash.
No.
no.
Oh my God.
You
They ain't built to beat Michigan.
bro, go to Vanderbilt.
slap the
Keep,
shit out of
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
bro.
That's
Hold
not
on.
getting out of
That's what I'm
hand.
saying,
bro.
bro.
hold on,
Y'all getting out
hold
of
on,
hand, bro.
hold
Come
on.
on, man.
All right, well,
Y'all
before we move on, can you do me
Yeah,
one
Michigan not
favor?
even that good.
Do me one
That's what I'm
Indiana
saying,
don't play
bro.
nobody this year at all.
Can you do me one
You
favor?
feel me?
Come on,
Like
Hold
y'all
on.
all on this
Y'all
Indiana
go
train.
crazy,
Hold on,
bro.
keep the-
Ohio State the best team in the country.
Right. Flat
We all
out.
know
That's
that.
where it
That's
stops,
no
Hold
bro.
on. Can you do me one favor? Go to the Vanderbilt
Come on,
schedule.
man.
Go to Vanderbilt schedule. Let's look at
Indiana
all
ain't
the
played
teams.
not nan person. Y'all think they
Let's
about
look
to
at-
beat
all right, let's-
Alabama?
hold on.
Alabama beat them by 12.
Hold on.
Thank you.
All right, let's look at this.
Y'all talking crazy.
All right,
Tripping, bro.
they beat Charleston Southern, Virginia Tech, South Carolina, Georgia State, Utah State. They lost to Alabama. They beat LSU, who just had a coach get fired. They beat Missouri.
That was a good quality win.
Who was Missouri?
So Missouri won't beat Michigan?
No,
Can we?
bro. I'm watching Missouri play numerous games this year. They would not beat Michigan, bro.
Can you pull the topics up, bro? Let's stay on back.
No, I just wanted to see that, bro. Just so you know that they had the best game that they played so far this year, they didn't win.
Y'all-
I'm
They
going to last year, but did Texas
Y'all
beat the
get-
shit out of Michigan last
y'all
year?
get
Last
brain-
year.
It wasn't even close.
Last year.
Y'all get brainwashed by
I'm not
mainstream
brainwashed.
media,
I-
bro.
I-
No,
speaking
bro,
of facts.
we
Hold on.
talking
We're
Ohio
top
State
heavy,
is-
Hold on,
bro.
listen. Can I say this then?
Hold on.
Hold on, no. This is the homework I want to give
What are
y'all.
we talking
Can we just do this homework after tonight? After the pod tonight, go home and look at the SEC record in bowl games, and go look at the Big Ten record in bowl games. The past 3 years. Just do me that.
It's in a bowl game against
Do me-
Big
Speaking
Ten.
of-
What
speaking
the
of-
fuck
do
does
me-
that have to
do
do
me-
with this
Do
year?
me a favor.
Speaking of,
Just do
What
me
the
a
fuck is
favor.
that?
Speaking
Why
of-
this
We're talking
year?
about right now.
hold on. But speaking
But
of,
what
no,
was that?
no.
It
But
paints-
what would
it paints
that?
the same
What would that
picture.
prove?
Irrelevant.
Hold on, hold on.
It's painting the
Hold
same
on.
It's not,
picture.
bro.
Hold on.
Wait
I'm
till-
talking about this year.
Okay, so
Don't give
so
a fuck about 3 years ago.
okay, so when bowl, we're gonna revisit this when bowl season happens again.
We'll do that.
Hold on.
Can we revisit it this year?
Let me
That's what I'm saying.
let me make one thing clear for Kyle, because he just said some stupid shit. All right, so Texas did beat Michigan last year, right? They beat the shit out of them, but the same Michigan team beat the shit out of Alabama in the bowl game. So shut the fuck up. Let's go to the next
Nigga,
That's what I'm
topic.
saying,
They didn't
bro.
even
Let's
have
go to
everybody.
Now they had their quarterback.
They did.
They had
Everybody.
their starting quarterback.
Everybody played in the ball game, bro.
Jordan Marshall had over 125 yards rushing, bro.
All right, bro.
Stop.
I guess.
Okay, now you guess.
I'm just saying.
You guess and I know. That's the difference.
Michigan ain't
you
shit.
guessing a lot of shit.
Michigan
so-
ain't never been shit.
All I'm saying
Okay,
is
now they won it over the past 4
this
years.
is
They
gonna
have.
happen. This is gonna happen again during bowl time. I'm telling you.
What are you talking about, though?
I
Then
can't
just
believe
talk
we
about when
just
you get to
clearly
bowl
looked
games.
at all the rankings, and your ass said SEC.
I know
And
what
then you wanna
happened to
say
us
that
last year.
shit.
We played the champions. They beat our ass. I know that.
Okay, just
talking
because.
about
Just
outside the
We're
because.
playoffs?
talking about the
Or what you talking
rankings, bro.
Yes, we're talking
Yes, I
about
did
the-
mention that Texas shit last year.
Yes,
But we're talking
okay.
about this year, bro.
Yes,
The
we're ta-
rankings.
Okay, then what's the need to mention last year?
Because it
Hey,
was an SEC
hey.
versus a Big Ten school.
It's Big
They
Ten.
played in the
It's-
bowl.
it's-
They
it's
played the
Ohio
SEC
State
team in the bowl
against
game.
everybody else. in y'all.
Okay.
Nobody playing for that.
Yes, they were.
Now, other past years.
So
definitely. Past
keeping it a
years,
buck. There's only,
definitely.
in my opinion,
Definitely.
there's only one team that is really probably national championship worthy in the SEC. One,
That's fine. It's one in the Big Ten too.
Exactly.
huh?
Who else about to win a champ? Come on, man.
Y'all don't think y'all don't.
Who? No.
You don't think
I don't
Oregon
even know
can
who
win the
that
Natty?
is.
They get
No.
caught up in this goofy shit, bro.
Y'all don't think Oregon can win the Natty?
No.
How? When has Oregon ever been a third
No,
place?
bro. What are we talking about, bro?
Okay.
Let's go. Let's move. Come on, man.
When has Oregon ever won a national championship?
Look,
Exactly.
They not about to win.
Hold on.
They never won a national championship. Has Indiana ever won a national championship?
What does that have to do with this season? You just said that.
Period,
I'm talking
though.
about this year.
This year,
I'm talking about
too.
nothing. Come on, Mario.
but no, the only thing I was gonna say,
I don't know.
I tried to be peaceful when I said semantics. I say, look, you comparing apples to apples, bro. I said it's semantics. If you think that the SEC is the better conference, that's cool. If you believe that the Big Ten, I believe that the Big Ten is a better conference,
We just went.
bro. So
That doesn't. That don't tell it, though,
out of 6 teams, out of the top 6 teams, 3 are from the SEC, 3 are from the Big Ten, bro. That's why I said
Nobody,
semantics.
nobody
six.
gives. Nobody
It's a top
gives a
25.
fuck.
It's top 25.
Nobody gives a
What are y'all
fuck out of
talking
the
about?
top
Alright,
10.
So out of the
So
top,
out of the top 10, how many teams in the SEC over the Big Ten?
Nobody
Go
cares about them.
to it, Mario. Talk to me.
Nobody's talking about Vanderbilt.
Again,
Thank
Who the fuck is?
five.
Hold on. Who the fuck is talking about Vanderbilt as a
1,
top 10
2.
program?
3,
No,
4.
they playing good. That's why they ranked.
They playing good. Oh, of course. That's great. Hold on. No, that's great.
No, yeah.
That's great.
But it's the same thing.
They're
for
not going to
Indiana,
do
bro.
anything.
Who are Indiana? What's Indiana about to do this year?
Exactly.
We gonna see when the playoffs.
They got the same schedule as Vanderbilt. Nobody,
Bro.
They got the same schedule.
Nobody. They went to Oregon and beat Oregon,
Let me ask you this.
This schedule.
I'm gonna dive back in the last.
Maybe I was tripping.
Indiana went undefeated. Then when they played Old State, they got popped. And then when they got in the fucking college football playoff, they
I'm
got
not
popped.
about to be hyped over this schedule.
They got their ass beat.
Bro.
But y'all want to be all on this fucking Indiana
Nobody
train.
else after this.
These niggas ain't never been shit.
Come on.
Don't talk to me about the past. Bro.
Indiana ain't never been
We
shit.
talking about the present. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him.
Because that's all we can go off on with Indiana.
You pick and choose when you want to be president and when you don't. When I start talking about the past, what did you tell me? When I said go through, no. When I said go through the homework of the bowl games and who wins bowl games, you said no. I'm not talking about the past. So hold on, don't move the post now. Don't move the goalpost when you think it's okay, nigga.
When the last time Indiana won a bowl game? Answer that question. Exactly.
I mean,
when the last time is Vanderbilt? When the last time is Ole Miss?
Well, Vanderbilt's not a top team in the SEC, brother.
When the last time is Ole Miss?
Vanderbilt's not and Ole Miss are not top.
When is the last time that Texas A&M asked?
Indiana will beat Alabama.
I'm asking you questions, nigga. Answer them.
You said Alabama. You said Indiana.
When was the last time that Texas A&M won a bowl game?
Why are you
answer the question?
Why are you naming Texas
Is he dunking?
A&M? We talking about Alabama.
All right, bro. You want to go to Alabama? They didn't win the bowl game last year. They didn't win the bowl game last year.
That's cool. But
did they win the bowl game the year before that?
Probably not.
No, they didn't.
They lost to Michigan.
But thank you. My point exactly.
God,
what are we talking about,
They lost
bro?
to Michigan 2 years in a row in the bowl game, bro.
That's cool.
You gotta stay. If you don't want to do that, bro.
They will beat the shit out of Indiana.
No, bro, that's not true.
Just remember, Nick Saban's final game was a loss to Michigan. So let's talk about. But let's talk about college football betting, right? Like players, they now say that players will be allowed to bet in college sports.
That's dangerous. What you think?
I'll be the first person to say I think that they already started before they
Nah,
announced it.
facts. I agree.
I remember a couple weeks ago, dude ran it all the way back to the safety.
You're right.
But the team didn't come in the spread. But you up, all you gotta do is take a knee. Just run the clock out.
Man, all they did was let us in the group chat.
Yeah, that's it.
They been doing this shit, bro. Like it ain't nothing new.
Yeah, I don't think that it is something that is. I think it's dangerous for sure.
Do you have a problem with it though?
Yes,
100%.
I
mean, it taint to me. It is almost doing the same thing that what the NBA potentially could be, right? Like it's almost tainting the sport. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think this is the thing. I think when you talk about big name schools where guys are like, hey, I'm here to win, like that's the shit I'm worried about. Mm-hmm. That's what you got to worry about. Now,
I know the talk is the NBA, betting, and I'm seeing, and I know we ain't on NBA topic, but and I'm seeing the clips, but that ain't what the guys that they got. That ain't really got nothing to do with basketball. Mm-mm. Like the NBA already cleared Terry Rozier last year.
they didn't clear him, but
They did.
No, they definitely cleared him.
They cleared him.
But that's why I say this shit.
They cleared him, but the feds cleared him.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
It's janky, bro.
All this shit.
But how much shit the NBA could be?
Not to switch topics, but like they talking about car games. Like, come on, bro.
Well, that's
I think they spinning this into sports betting.
no.
But don't get me wrong, it definitely is an issue, right? Like you can clearly see like some of these turnovers is crazy. So to do this for college athletes who some of these cats they're probably not getting a little bit of, they might be getting a little bit of NIL money. Mm-hmm. That's wild, bro.
But that's what I'm saying.
Now they about to.
So you got to think about guys who like, hey, I might not be able to go to the league. I'm gonna try to. You know what I mean, if I can hit a league for as much as I can while I'm in school.
You know what?
They can bet on college football.
Yeah.
They can bet on
college
on
sports. They can bet on sports.
What they play? The sport they
Period.
Period, bro.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I just don't believe they can't bet on their game.
They probably can't bet on that game, but still, bro. Yeah. Or they boy. Like some of these dudes,
it's dangerous. But I don't have an issue with it. I mean, shit.
Nah, that's a big issue.
It is. I mean, it's an issue, but
bruh,
it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
To keep it a buck, nobody who is playing, and they're almost now professional athletes at this point. Nobody who's a professional athlete should be betting at all. Period. Point blank on any sport.
I agree. I mean, I can't stop it, so I don't worry too much about that. But I think it almost hurts the integrity of the sport.
It should be a law, and this is where we get to it. But like, there should be some type of law where they got access enough to knowing what they got going on. You know what I mean? Like, I know that means that they're going to get tapped into some of their emails or phones or whatever it might be. But that need to happen, bro. Ain't no way in hell that cats should be out here throwing games. That's bad. Like, what is that showing? Like, what is that showing the fans?
I agree.
So I just think, you're doing it to a college athlete. Some of these dudes might not be making enough money, and they're gonna try to find a way to make ends meet.
I agree. I think that this, I think that this whole thing is either gonna do one of two things. It's either gonna hurt the integrity of the sport,
show it,
viewership hurts, or what they've been making a killing off of since they made it legal is sports betting, and now maybe people get more weary of sports gambling, and then they stop because they feel, you know what I mean. Unless they got like some type of insider trading information.
I told him, like, bro, it's a wrap.
NBA looking ugly. I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool on all this shit, bro.
I'm cool.
I'm a baseball nigga when it comes to the betting.
Hockey or something.
Nah, facts. All this shit rigged though. It's real shit.
I just say I'm gonna be on the right side of the rig.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean?
That's it.
But with that being said, though, I think we'll just. This is one of those things you will see how it unfolds like years down the line, not next week. You know what I mean? So, I think this might be something that they try to reconsider during the summer and try to figure that out more. But shit, right now it's almost free reign in college. So,
that shit the wild, wild west.
Yeah, but let's talk some NFL action, man. We got a lot to recap from this past week. Going into week 9, week 8 has been actually. Let's dial it back. Let's go to college football because there's some games this weekend coming up. Let's just talk about a few of them that just to note. But like I said, it's Penn State week for Ohio State.
World famous, baby.
Yeah, so I mean that looks to be a huge game for them.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very huge game.
Most important, that Clemson-Duke game is important because I think if Duke beats Clemson at Clemson, we might see Dabo get fired like day of.
Oh, whiskey.
Or day after.
Oh, whiskey. Vanderbilt got
Texas.
That's a huge game.
That's a
huge game for Texas. I see Texas figuring is your boy at the protocol.
Oh, Arch. Yeah, he said he in a concussion protocol, right?
So
I think they said he got out.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I think he good.
It's a tough game. I mean, I think if Vanderbilt finds a way, Texas is done.
Hey, Maryland, Indiana, I'm telling y'all, that's gonna be a close game.
I like that game too.
Yeah, they quarterback nice for Maryland.
Nah, you was telling me.
He a dog.
Georgia, Florida, that's a sneaky good one.
Yeah. That's always a good game.
What's the night game?
This week.
Them Tennessee boys.
Tennessee, Oklahoma.
Okay.
USC, Nebraska should be a good game too. I like USC there,
but
UC
and Utah.
Ooh. Yeah, game day gonna be there.
Yeah. Hey, them kitty cats been looking good.
Yeah, but Utah also looked good too. Last week against the Buffalo.
See, I ain't gonna hold you. I might say UC, bro, because I'm really not impressed with Utah like that. Every time they had a chance to show something in that BYU game and they folded. So I'm expecting you Cincinnati to do their thing, man. Shouts out to Antoine Peak Jr.
The only way for UC to make the playoffs, they gotta win. They gotta win like every game.
Yep. Yeah, they gotta win out.
I thought they ain't number one in the Big 12.
Who? But they will have to win out because if they lose another game, they won't be number one in the Big 12.
Go to their standings real quick, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about for UC?
Yeah,
Big 12.
Yeah, if they lose a game, they won't be number one in the Big 12.
Yeah.
BYU right now.
Yeah, Texas Tech.
Texas Tech and Houston.
Okay, yeah. But nah, they stink. They can lose one and be solid.
Conference ship.
Because I don't know. Click on their record. Click on their schedule real quick. Do they play BYU?
I believe so.
Utah.
Go down.
Yeah, BYU right there. It's a home game too.
Yeah, they gotta beat. I think if they beat Utah or BYU, I think they can afford to lose one more game.
They gotta beat Arizona and Utah. I mean, those next 4 games
They're gonna
stuff.
pop Utah. Not pop them, but I think they got something for them Utah boys.
I don't know, man. That's gonna be tough. And Utah.
So you going with Utah?
I don't know. I might. I might
Who
take.
you got in that?
Shit, Pryor out too. Utah might win. I ain't know Pryor was gonna be out.
Yeah, they just announced it today.
Pryor.
Yeah, that's ugly.
That is huge.
I mean, you trust Sorsby. Sorsby nice though. I do like Sorsby. I think he's nice.
Oh yeah, no. I like him.
Evan Pryor, game changer.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. But it's a lot. It's a lot of good games coming up, man. Like I said, we getting really down to we getting into the thick of things with college football. So the next 4 weeks will be very interesting.
Can't wait
for college football as we get closer to conference championships and then college football playoffs. All right, but let's talk about Let's go to the NFL action. Coming off of a crazy week 8.
Crazy.
The craziest thing of all. We saw the New York.
Wasn't that crazy?
Bro, the Jets were down 14 points with 7 minutes to go.
I guess we just talking about that game. I mean, overall.
No, I'm just saying it was a crazy week. But I was thinking about that game.
Facts.
Don't act like you over there drawing something, bro.
Who they?
Right, my girls from
Nah, them Bengals, man. I had a feeling my bowl prediction.
He writing a letter to the Bengals trying to get the fire Zach Taylor.
I'm 2-0 for my bowl predictions, by the way. You know, the last 2 weeks, man. I just had a feeling.
Yeah, shout out to you, man. Yeah.
Been holding it down. I mean, don't get me wrong. I definitely picked the Bengals and thought the Bengals was going to win. As I was watching the game.
Don't get this nigga all that credit.
As I was watching the game, I was just like, damn.
You ain't
Mike.
believe.
You're right. I didn't believe in the Bengals.
Nah,
As the wild bowl predicted the Jets.
You should put them on the pick'em.
Go ahead.
Put them on the pick'em.
That's cool. But you want to look at the pick'ems? Because I'm in first place, by the way. If that's what we talking about. But anyways. Jay Fields, bruh. Shouts out to you, man. Like, I fuck with your story before, and what you went through before the game and how you came out and produced, man. You look good. And you definitely did your thing, man. Don't hate on Jay Fields, man.
Oh, bro, everybody get benched, bro. They using all my mental reasons.
Yeah, it was his mental.
But he did say he was flying in the closet, though.
Nah, let him live, man.
That's a big closet to just be sitting down crying in.
Nah, let my boy live, man. Shouts out to Jay Fields. I tried to order my Jay Fields jersey, but it didn't get here in time. I was gonna rock you, but it's all good, man.
Legs like cow.
Nah, facts. But yeah, man, the Jets. I just knew they was gonna be able to run the ball on the Bengals, bro, and that's kind of the reason why I kind of bold predicted them, because I'm like, the Bengals. I just thought the Jets. The reason why I thought the Jets would actually lose the game is because I thought they was gonna turn the ball over, which they actually didn't. So I honestly kept them in the game. And ultimately, bro, when it's down to winning time, the Bengals get the Bengling.
Yeah.
You feel me? So,
yeah, but let's talk about that game though real quick. So I don't know if y'all got to watch it in full. I mean,
I did.
Dog,
you was locked in. Knockback Nats.
Yeah, nah. It was rough to watch at the end, man, because it's almost, and you were texting in the group chat, but You saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
Bro, it was ugly, man. Like, to watch that shit unfold like it did, to know that you can't stop the Jets, who didn't have their number one wide receiver in Garrett Wilson.
Number one corner.
I wasn't surprised.
But that's what I was just about to say. Like, once you see at halftime how the shit was unfolding, they come out of halftime and they were so flat, you knew that was what was about to happen. Like, I even said it like a little bit like last week. Some of that Pittsburgh one, I think motherfuckers took that shit and ran with it like it was something, right? Like,
I mean, it was.
But it wasn't.
It was something because it was a huge division win, bro.
It was a huge division win, but the reality is the reality. That offensive line, and I said it last week, played the best football game in 5 years that they played against Pittsburgh. I didn't think that could be replicated consistently throughout the rest of the year.
But it was.
I think that
the offense wasn't the problem.
The reason that
the reality of it is the offense was the problem. As much as you want to say the defense was, the offense is up 14 points and does nothing with nothing in the second half.
Oh, bro.
You don't score 38 points in the offense is the problem, bro.
Thank you. You're tripping now.
No. Listen what I'm saying though. The second, I get what y'all are saying, but the second half, the offense did nothing to help the defense out either.
They did everything to win the game. All they had to do was manage the game. That's
tripping, bro.
Bro, and that's why I said
how many points did the Bengals have at halftime?
28 or 24 at halftime?
Okay.
No, look it up.
Yeah, look at halftime. You got 24 points at halftime.
Okay.
You up 24-13 at halftime, bro.
Fourth quarter.
Third. So look at this. If you do enough to manage that game, by the time you get to the fourth quarter, you don't even have to worry about that.
What the Jets did in the fourth quarter.
What was the time? What was the go to time of possession? No. Before you go, who y'all think had the time of possession?
I think that the Jets did.
They did.
Yes. Now, so this is what I want to show you. This is why things matter. Look at the amount of pass attempts there. Look at the amount of pass attempts from Joe Flacco. 34 pass attempts this game.
Yep.
They were up already by a double-digit score going into the fourth quarter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look how many times your boy ran the ball.
Who?
And he averaged I think he averaged like 6 yards a carry this game. The running back, Chase Brown. Yeah.
You're doing nothing but supporting what the fuck I said. What are we talking about?
No, that's what I'm saying.
You're supporting what I'm saying.
But that's not. But this is not the offense.
Offense.
Exactly. This is the
offense. Hold on. I never said players. I never said coaches.
But you said the offense.
I said in general the offense.
Yeah.
When you say
at the end of the day, E, when you up fucking 14 in the fourth quarter with less than fucking 6 minutes left, you can't put it on the offense, bro.
I get that. But you know what
this football, you know,
bro. I get that, but you know what the defense already is. It is we know the defense is the second worst defense in football.
Yeah.
The offense has to do whatever it has to do to go win the game.
So you want them to score 60?
No, my point of saying
he's saying they should have ran.
They should have been running the ball and controlling the clock.
Yes.
When you're up 14 points, you can't lose the time of possession battle.
I agree.
When your defense is that bad.
But don't say, bro.
All I'm saying is we know that we know
the coaching.
It is, but it's the offense too. Play calling the whole nine, bro.
Who calls the plays?
Zach Taylor. That's it though.
I think
both of your running. You see what I'm saying? He averaging 10 yards and 6.
I think the offense still played good.
You gotta run the ball, bro.
I agree with what you're saying. I'm not knocking you for saying
the offense played great.
And when you throwing the ball, just like you said, right? Going into halftime, I think Joe Flacco had he might have had 12 or 13 attempts.
Yeah.
How many attempts you say he had?
34.
See what I'm saying?
And then if you're gonna pass the ball, you don't throw
it. And then on top of that,
identify the fucking problem.
And then on top of that, You throwing the ball when they made an adjustment in the fourth quarter. Now they doubling both of your guys. They saying go have these no-name motherfuckers. Go try to Yoshi Bosch. He trash.
Drop it.
Them motherfuckers is trash, bruh.
Look,
motherfuckers be hyping them up. Like they trash, bro.
I think that this is. I think that this is something to watch, right? I watched. It was a post game press conference. They held around the locker room of Jamar Chase, and they were asking him about asking him about the loss, and he seemed like you can tell like just by his body language and his temperament that like this one is bothering him. Like
for sure,
a loss is a loss. You like yeah, it sucked, but this one bothered him. And when they asked him about the team almost collapsing in multiple games over the past few years, he said that's a Zach question. Go ask Zach that. Yeah. Like bro, that lets me know that people are starting to kind of move because at first I thought okay he a players coach. Nah, they ain't they tired of that shit, and you can tell.
They ain't been fucking with Zach. Chase hadn't been fucking with Zach for over 2 years. If it wasn't for Joe being here, Chase would have dipped.
Yeah, I agree.
Chase would have dipped.
They wouldn't have drafted Chase.
Even if they would have, I'm just saying, like, and at some point, if Joe ain't gonna be on the field, he might end up asking for a trade. Especially if Zach gonna be around.
Bro,
Zach, he ain't fucking with him.
He's at the end of the day, bro, it's almost strictly the defense. And obviously Zach, but it's been a defense the last umpteenth years with these niggas, bro.
But that's why the offense, bro, I done been in games coaching where I know the defense ain't got no fucking fighting chance. Guess what I gotta do? Hey, bro, we gonna have to hold y'all down, bro. We gonna have to hold y'all down.
Even if you say let's run the ball, you trying to play the Jets like they ain't got no good run defense.
Well,
look at the numbers, bro.
Doing pretty good at that.
No, that word. But what I'm saying is,
am I in the Matrix?
But what I'm saying is, when it comes down,
am I in the Matrix?
But if you
got a guy averaging 10 yards and 7 yards.
That's cool. But I'm gonna go beyond the numbers. When it comes down to winning time, bro, the Bengals find a way to fuck it up every time.
No, I'm specifically just talking about
the
part two.
No, I got you. I got
That's
you.
what I was talking about.
I got you. But what I'm saying is, when it's pressure moments, bro, the Bengals will be running the game for 20 yards a carry the whole game. But when they come down to winning time, they just stop doing what they need to do.
Well, that's coaching, bro. And Zach. And this is the thing, though, right? Zach did the same thing Zach always does, and this is the difference between a good coach and a great coach. Zach, and I don't think he's a good coach. I think he's a mediocre coach with a really good group of players on offense. But
quarterback coach.
But I will say this: good coaches, they play to win, or they play not to lose. Great coaches play to win. Yeah. Zach didn't play to win. He played not to lose and lost. And that's how you end up losing.
He sits over there.
Who y'all got as a coordinator that we could, snatch up real quick?
Bro, it's slow.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know nobody out there that's just.
But I hope you better go get Joe Brady.
Is Joe Burrow gonna be there?
You better hope Joe Brady. They can get Joe Brady.
Them niggas something else.
Yeah, honestly, I think that would be the best bet. Like I have been saying, Joe Brady would be the best bet probably as the next head coach because I don't think he's coming back after this year.
That'd be stupid to bring him back.
Mike Brown, a loyal nigga.
No, he cheap, bro.
Yeah, but you think
he gonna find a way?
Let me ask you a question. You think he's more loyal to to Zach Taylor or to Joe Burrow?
Both.
Nah, I think Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow can't make any money.
Nah, I agree.
Let's just go get Dusty Baker.
I'm weak.
But it was a lot of good games going on this week, man. Shout out to your boy Drake Maye, went crazy this week.
I try to tell y'all, man. Drake on one, man, and we'll talk later. I got a surprise for y'all later, man.
But let's
talk about the Cowboys.
But hold on,
don't let him off the hook.
Hold on, no. But before we start talking about the Cowboys, did y'all watch any of that New England Cleveland game?
Yeah,
bro. Look, Myles Garrett having 5 sacks in a game where they get blown out is absolutely insane.
It's insane, bro. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's insane.
Why is it insane?
Name the last person that had 5 sacks in the game.
No, I agree with the 5 sacks.
That in alone itself is insane.
Why is it insane for them to get blown out? Or y'all saying it's insane for them to have 5 sacks?
It's insane for him to have 5 sacks in a game where they are getting blown out.
You surprised?
Yes,
bro. Typically, if a
when
player's
you're getting
having
blown out, you're not running. You're running the ball.
We're talking about the Cleveland Brownies.
but
He had 24 attempts of throwing, bro.
but
I'm not surprised.
But even with that being said, I'll say this to you. Typically, if a player has 5 sacks in a game, they're doing well because they have a game record on defense. They got blown out in the second half. And
Not only game, but now you're saying that most of the time what that means is the offense is up and putting the defense in a position where they can pin their heels back and go get to the quarterback. This is not happening. These motherfuckers gave up 177 yards on the ground too.
yeah, and I think that you're right, Jeff. Jeff put up the watch, but
I've been told y'all to free my nigga. It's perfect timing.
It might be time.
It's perfect timing.
And I'm not saying this because I don't. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this because I don't believe. Even though I'm not a big Dylan Gabriel fan, but I'm not saying this because I don't believe in him. But the coaching staff clearly don't believe in him, bro.
No,
They don't even.
when Quinshon Judkins went out, it was a wrap for him.
Bro, they don't trust him to even make
No.
to throw the ball down the field.
No, they don't.
That's why the Browns will never beat shit. So let me ask y'all this. You think they doing all this shit just to bring back Deshaun Watson next year to see what he gonna do?
They
No,
might.
I don't
I
think.
feel like they are, bro.
They could probably
At
cut
this
him.
point-
They could cut him, but they might.
At this point.
Because at the end of the day, Dylan Gabriel was from my understanding, that was Stefanski's guy, and that was the fucking owner's guy.
Why?
That's who they wanted. When they evaluate, that was their guy that they drafted. That's
another topic.
That's why Shedeur is not going. He's going to probably play, like they said, the last 4 games.
When I seen him, when he went against Old State in the Rose Bowl, I knew he wasn't him.
Yeah, I mean I knew it before then, but yeah, well, that game showed that as well.
It did, but like you would think that's anomaly, bro. The Buckeyes was on a tear, bro.
But that's a NFL style defense. Perfect.
Yes,
for you,
no.
perfect.
Yes,
perfect
no.
for you to put yourself in a position to show you that you're ready for the NFL. He didn't.
Man, in my opinion, that's different.
Nah, for one, I don't think that he has.
He don't got the it factor to me.
Not just that, but I don't think he got the arm strength necessarily for that.
True. No.
He's a true nigga.
That's true, but what I'm saying is that game is an anomaly.
I mean, but you can be fine.
He didn't have NFL caliber guys on his team, and he played an NFL caliber type team. That's an anomaly, bro. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, 2, 3
NFL
receivers on his team.
The offensive line couldn't protect him. That offensive line ain't gonna be NFL offensive line.
But I think so.
But everybody on that defense that could graduate went to the NFL.
But I think that, bro, if you watch enough football, you can kind of look at a guy and be like, okay, I can see him playing. Like, I've never looked at Dylan Gabriel like I can see him playing, starting in the NFL.
Thank you.
You gauging it off of one game.
No, I said I'm
not talking to you. He is. He gauging it off of one bad game, bro.
The reason why I'm gauging off it because that was the game that showed the NFL scouts I'm here.
Bro, they just had their way. That's the because the first game he didn't. I ain't gonna say he looked great, but he didn't look bad either.
He was mild.
When they beat Ohio State, he didn't look that bad. He just happened to have a bad fucking game against the defense that finally was rolling, bro. That's the difference.
So you thought Dylan Gabriel was gonna be?
I didn't say that.
I'm asking.
No, I didn't.
Okay. So,
but basing it off of one game, I'm not saying that I'm thinking he's gonna be ass off of one game.
I didn't say ass. I just said I know he wasn't gonna be that guy.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, bro, that one game doesn't tell his story. That's all I'm saying. Period.
Yeah.
It don't.
Yeah, but I'll tell you one game that did say that somebody was that guy this week.
Talk to me.
It might be, hey, but I don't know, bro. Bo Nix playing on this level right now, dog. And I'm not a big Bo Nix fan. I don't think that Bo Nix is like, but
I like Bo Nix.
Bo Nix, he had a hell of a week that they had against Dallas this week, man.
Bro, you gotta understand two things, right?
Talk to me, Cowboy.
Sean Payton gonna run the ball, and he always gonna be king of play action.
Yeah.
When Sean Payton is at his best and he firing, that's how because the reality of this, Bo Nix isn't a quarterback that's gonna drop back and be that guy.
You right.
He's mastered the fact that Bo Nix, they can run the ball well. That little young nigga Harvey is balling along with Dobbins. You know what I mean? And when you got the play action against the worst defense in football, that's what happens.
Let me take the shades down.
Bruh.
Can we talk about Dak? Fuck Bo Nix.
Again, one game.
No, I want your analysis.
One game, he had a bad game.
Oh, okay.
One game.
But he 30.
I saw the shades.
Again, you can't.
I just want you to have the same energy that you be having towards the Bengals for your Cowboys.
Have the same energy that you be having towards Jalen
like
Hurts.
He's so relaxed. It was just one game.
It was one bad game.
Hold on. But you remember when I said that about Jalen Hurts?
He's so relaxed and calm.
Y'all remember when I said you remember when I said that about when I said that about Jalen Hurts?
Hold
Bro was about to flip the table over.
You feel me?
Trash. We had multiple games. Jalen Hurts.
This was the game that's why I picked the Cowboys. This was the game to see if Dak was ready for that shit.
Jalen Hurts ain't asked to do this.
Oh my God.
Jalen Hurts ain't asked to do what?
Oh, now you really want to go there?
He ain't asked to do what?
That nigga
He's not asked to be Dak.
2 picks and no tutties.
He's not asked to be Dak, but he just threw the ball the same amount of times, right?
Thank you. Preach.
Without AJ Brown, right?
How many?
Threw for over 250.
So let's do this.
Threw for 4 touchdowns.
This is what we're gonna have to start doing.
Threw 4 touchdowns.
Hey Jeff,
Did he?
This is what we got to do.
Did he?
We got to start pulling up PFF because how many of those throws were over 12 yards? Oh, the room got quiet.
Oh, hold on.
The room just got quiet.
Hold on.
The room just got quiet, though, right?
Hold on. He threw 4 passes for over 20 yards, if I'm not mistaken, to 3 different receivers. Or 3 different receivers. 4, so don't do that. Because
no. I'm not
counting. 2 of the touchdowns that he had were over 25-yard passing touchdowns.
I'm not talking about.
What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about. I said throws over, not
throws over.
Not 10 yard. Not 10.
No. Those were throws over.
Not 10-yard throws that turned into something.
No. Those were throws over. He threw a 40-yard pass through the air to Devontae Smith.
That was one.
And then he threw a touchdown pass to
the tight end. That was broken play.
Well,
it was short throw.
Dallas got it.
Yes, that was Yak. That was Yak. The first touchdown was the first touchdown was a red zone touchdown. The second one was the big touchdown.
Hold on.
You just sat here.
Go down, please.
What are we talking about?
All right, so 15 and 20, 4 touchdowns.
He just sat here and held the Bengals for their offensive.
Let's go back to the Cowboys.
You try to talk about how
they got to this.
Now hold the Dallas accountable for offense.
The Dallas Cowboys offense was bad.
See how proud he is.
Jeff, we'll be going.
Exactly.
We'll be going back to the Cowboys.
See, he ain't got the Cowboy shit on today.
We'll go back. We'll go back to the Cowboys shortly.
Threw that shit back in the motherfucking closet.
We'll talk about the Cowboys again shortly, but let's talk about Jalen Hurts if you want to. We can talk about him throwing 4 touchdowns. We can talk about him doing it without AJ Brown. So the fact that
he did it without AJ Brown.
No, just the fact that you sat up here and complained a few weeks ago because I said it was one game where I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna read too much into it. It's one game. You make it you threw it crazy. You made it seem like I was not holding him accountable. But I'm like, bro, I know Jalen. Like,
how many games did we see Jalen miss? Oh, wide open throws. That wasn't one game. That was multiple games.
I've seen Dak do it too.
Like I say, when it's big
that was
time,
one game.
Big time players, some of the
That
big
wasn't
time
just one
games.
game,
And
bro.
Dak's never been a big time player, bro. I don't give a fuck what the stats say. He ain't Jalen Hurts when it comes to big time games, brother.
They ain't asked to do the same thing, so we can't compare them.
They're not
asked to do the same thing.
Whatever.
They both asked to show up and win games.
Facts. Tell them.
One
Change voice.
One has what?
What? Do you not think he don't have a better roster and help?
Who?
We gotta go to the roster.
That's the
No. I'm asking.
That's how you win football games. Not one single motherfucker wins a football game by himself, bro.
Saquon had 100 yards rushing all year.
He just had 171.
Leading up to this week.
Okay, he just had 171.
He just did.
But that's what I'm saying though.
But the week before it, what happened?
What?
So let me ask you a question. The Cowboys don't have a top 5 offense in the NFL?
They do.
Okay. So why are you keep talking about personnel? He doesn't have the personnel. He doesn't have this. He doesn't have that.
When you talk about wins, you gotta talk about personnel.
Okay,
let's talk about
you
it.
said Dallas Cowboys have a top 5 NFL team, so why the fuck they didn't show up against the Broncos?
So you in order so good what that means, just like we just said with the Bengals, they gotta score 30 to 40 times offensively because they have the worst defensive football to win the game.
They do it. They have one of the worst defenses in football.
That's not comparable to Jalen Hurts with a defense that last year was good. This year, they started out rocky, but I think they started getting there.
In a big time game, Dak threw 0 touchdowns, bro.
Offensively, they didn't play well.
You see?
He's not going.
Yeah, he's not going.
He wants something out of me that he ain't gonna get.
But it was.
You feel me?
But it was.
That's why I had to get it out.
It was a lot of stuff going on this week. Not even just outside. I mean, even outside of those games, the Colts did what they're supposed to do. They took care of business against Tennessee. But the game that I was most surprised about, not even the Bengals game, Miami and Atlanta. What is going on? Is it Raheem Morris? Was it Kirk Cousins? And it might be Kirk Cousins.
It was Kirk. It was his boy.
It might have been.
That's
Kirk.
his boy.
That ain't my boy.
That is your boy, Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix are going to be battling out for the starting job.
Hold on.
Tripping.
Hold on.
Smoking dope.
Hold on. So was it the offense or the defense problem?
I don't give a fuck what it was.
Miami just scored 35 points. Who probably haven't scored over 30 points all year.
But you playing Miami like they don't got offense.
They
don't got a good offense.
Look at the time.
They got Jalen Waddle and David.
I was watching that game, bro. I was watching that game, bro. The Atlanta offense couldn't stay on the field to even get a defense rest.
Thank you.
I was watching the game too.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. If you saw it, bro, Kirk looked lost for a minute.
He's a bum.
Kirk looked lost for a minute.
Old nigga bum.
But this is what I'm saying. So what do y'all think?
Did I deny that?
No, you're not, because you said
I said it was him.
You said you said they've been inconsistent all year.
I said no. I said yes. Kirk was the reason. I said, but the defense, in my opinion, who was supposed to be this, they were fucking supposed to be the number 1 fantasy football. They was talking about them as the number 1 defense in the league, and they have not been that.
Oh, Atlanta.
And that's exactly what I said.
Miami got a good offense though, bro. Don't play them cock like they shitty on offense.
You got Waddle and Etienne. That's it.
Don't play them cock like you saying that's it. That's not a. You could
double Waddle when they got nobody. Am I right or wrong?
I mean, Darren Waller didn't play, and then Malik Washington was playing. He played well, but he not.
Am I right or wrong though?
You right.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
I think
don't sit up here and like.
If Michael Penix would have played the game, they would have won, bro.
That I don't believe.
I won't lie to y'all. I think, and I watched just the last several games for Atlanta. Like, and I'm a big Penix fan. Yeah. I still feel like it's something that's missing because they're almost scared to establish some type of identity for their football team.
I agree.
It's that pistol offense, bro.
I agree.
They can't keep running out of the NFL.
I think this is the issue. I think the biggest issue is
want to gloat about a fucking quarterback starting like they just not good enough.
Every team. And when we start talking about the power rankings here shortly, I think that's one thing I'm gonna talk about.
I guarantee you got them as a pretender.
Hold up. Atlanta, Atlanta's biggest issue is they're scared to really face the reality because I think they want so hard to have the quarterback be the identity of the team. But Bijan Robinson's the identity of that offense.
Thank you.
There we go.
What's the problem?
There we go.
And
They supposed to be playing great defense and running the football.
Play through him.
Then I ain't gonna hold you. Drake Maye was out that game too, so that was a huge. He was out. Right?
He was out, but you drafted. I mean, bro, you drafted Kyle Pitts in the top 10.
No, don't do that. They ain't used him right since
he didn't have a bag. I mean, he didn't have a bag.
They haven't used him consistently right since
Drake was huge. Him being out was huge.
Yeah, it was. It was huge for them.
So you can't say.
But
even though they should be using Kyle Pitts like they should, they haven't used him like this whole career.
But I will tell you this: you're at home. You are playing a team that just got blown out by the Cleveland Browns. So there's no way you get blown out by Miami. I don't care, bro. There's no way you get blown out by Miami.
Even 34-10, bro.
Nah, that's unexcusable.
Yeah, so I think that they might have some soul searching to do down in Atlanta. Yeah,
they got more than soul. They got more than soul searching, bro.
But with that being said, let's talk about rankings, right? For the season so far, let's go through the power rankings coming out of week 8, going into week 9. Give me.
Can I go first?
Yeah. You give your top 5 teams.
So my number 1 team, I'm gonna go with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh.
Because the way when Rasheed
Are you going from 5 to 1 or from 1 to 5?
1 to 5.
Okay.
Rasheed Rice, he's turned them up.
Yeah.
He got them boys clicking on all cylinders. So I ain't gonna hold you. Can I go? Can I go, my boy? Give me KC. Then we gonna go with, I got a sleeper. I ain't even necessarily a sleeper. I'm gonna go with the Patriots. Drake. Give me Drake. And the fighting Drake Mays.
The fighting Drake Mays is crazy.
You feel me? Then I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Colts at 4?
Yeah, no, 3.
Oh, go.
Got KC.
Oh, New England at 2?
New England.
Okay.
The Colts. Then I'm gonna go with, you said top 5?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go with the Packers.
Okay. No, I didn't. I'm surprised. You like the AFC though, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the Colts are a contender, but I'm still. We gotta see.
We talking about this shortly.
Yeah,
We're talking about this shortly.
Huh?
You want me to go next? All right. Well, my number 1 team, and I'm gonna hate to say this because I might not live this down, but my number 1 team is the LA Rams. I mean,
you did say they was going to.
I said they won the Super Bowl. It is one of my Super Bowl picks. You know, what I mean, I'm not just saying that because, but I think overall they've played some of the best football and to look as good as they did last week against a team like Jacksonville, which we'll talk about here shortly when we talk about contenders and pretenders. But they looked even good without Puka Nacua.
No, for sure.
And I still think that they're one of the best coached teams in the NFL. Number 2, I'm going with the Green Bay Packers. I think the Green Bay Packers, Jordan Love is on a different level this year. Mm-hmm. I think that they're starting to come to their own. They got a really balanced game, offensively and defensively. Josh Jacobs, you know what I mean? They continue to use him as a workhorse. I like the balance of the team. Mm-hmm. 3rd, I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles, just because they are still the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I mean? Defending Super Bowl champions. Number 4, I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. It's Patrick Mahomes, dog. It's Patrick Mahomes and
he got his baby back.
Yeah.
he got 2 babies now.
Hey.
Rasheed Rice and Travis.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. You know, and on top of that, now he been doing well with the weapons that he had, but now you give him the ultimate weapon. You give him a nuke. You know what I mean? So I like him there. And then 5, I'm on the fence of. I'm between the Patriots and the Lions. But I think
the Colts ain't on top of? Okay.
No, we'll talk about them here shortly.
Okay.
But yeah,
I respect it.
Right.
Pretenders and contenders.
No, it's not pretenders. I said we're talking about this is my power rankings.
Yeah, that's his
This is
personal
my power rankings. Yeah.
He ain't looking at it from That's his personal.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, but
that's the best team. Right?
Not facts.
Playing the best football.
Okay, and that's
why I'm not on the pod.
Oh, go ahead. No. Hey,
I'm so sorry.
Hey, I'll take.
We gonna get you. We gonna get a 4th seat here shortly.
Nah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, we go ahead.
My number one team, bro, is the Indianapolis Colts. Playing best football in football. That it ain't a fluke that this team is 7-1. They're running the ball and dominating the line of scrimmage consistently at a high fucking level. And
the defense is really good.
In the defense,
pretty good.
The defense is one of the best defenses in the league, bro.
Shout to Lou.
Lou is balling, bro. And it ain't just because of the 7-1. When you look at
who they nation was so against them.
Hold on, bro. Can I get my shit off?
Talk to me.
Damn. But the Indianapolis Colts, you might have them on your pretenders list. But I see something in them, bro, because they're winning the right way, and they're doing it the way they should be doing it. That's how you win football games and championships. And 2, I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. Ultimately, at the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. You can't count him out. I still don't like their run game, but they got some guys back to throw some quick throws that allow them the extension, and Kelsey by far is probably having a better year than I thought he would. Mm-hmm. Slim Kelsey. Third is the Green Bay Packers. They found a better passing identity than I expected them to find so far this year. Even dealing with the injuries that they have. Defensively, they still been playing pretty good ball defensively as well. But when it comes to, we're heading into November. This is that time where Josh Jacobs is about to go on a fucking tear when the cold weather comes in and he running the ball crazy. 4th, I got Philly. Y'all trying to make some moves defensively to soul up that defense, but offensively, like, y'all gonna be what y'all gonna be. Y'all gonna get the shit rolling. Like, at some point, the pass game gonna have to help. They gonna have to figure out the pass game gonna open up the run game and vice versa. And then, bro, at 5th is a toss up in my opinion between the Denver Broncos and Tampa Bay. They've both been playing pretty damn good ball. Tampa Bay's been playing good ball, but banged up. Like, if Tampa Bay offensively can find a way to get healthy, them motherfuckers are going to be scary, bro.
You trust their defense?
Yeah, I trust their defense. But I'll give it's a toss-up between those two, in my opinion.
Solid.
I'm not mad at your list. I respect it. Mm-hmm. I just respectfully disagree with one of those teams, but
no, for sure.
You gotta respect them, bro.
I respect them for what they've done so far, but
no team. But that's what I'm saying. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
When you're looking at right now, you can only see what's happened up until week 9.
No, I agree, but I think my evaluation of it has been a little different. You know what I mean? I think they've been doing a hell of a job, which we'll see. I'm actually kind of torn on them as a team, but let's talk about contenders and pretenders, right? As we go down the power rankings, but it's a few teams, and we don't have to go over every team, but it's a few teams that I want to throw out there to see how y'all felt about them. And we can start with we won't start with the Colts.
Let's start with them.
All right, let's start with the Indianapolis Colts.
Pretenders.
I think they're contenders to a certain extent. Here's what I'm worried about with the Colts. Yes, they have Jonathan Taylor. He's the best running back in football right now. But when you stop the run, who do they have on the outside that's going to make a play? That's my point. They have nobody on the outside that's going to make a play. So when it's playoff time and that run shit gets stopped, it's a wrap for them, bro. It's a wrap. Josh Downs, Alex Pierce, no. You can't tell me they getting it done, bro. That shit getting shut down.
Here's what I'm going to say, though. And don't get it twisted. I think some of these dudes that the Kansas City Chiefs got is a little bit better. But if you watch the Kansas City Chiefs, if you watch the Kansas City Chiefs, they are dominating on the offensive side of the ball, because they're utilizing multiple guys.
They have Patrick Mahomes.
I understand that.
Daniel Jones is at the helm.
I understand that, but they're not asking Daniel Jones to go make plays. They're putting their receiver core in position because you can't game plan for them. You can, as much as you want to game plan for Kansas City, the only thing you could game plan for is Patrick Mahomes. And I'm not saying that Danny Dimes is Patrick Mahomes. What I'm saying is there is something to having a lot of guys that are subpar that you don't have to game plan
Here's
for.
my question to you.
It changes things. Like when you as you go and watch film as a coordinator, you look and you say, "Oh, what the fuck? Like we don't got nobody to double." Like that causes problems. And schematically, they've done a great job up until this point to get those receivers in the right position along with Tyler Warren to be successful as an offense.
Oh, that's cool. But my question to you is, when Jonathan Taylor gets shut down, can you trust Danny Dimes to win you a playoff game?
The question should be, you got to stop the run. Can the backup running back be able to do it? They have one of the best offensive lines in football, bro.
Why can't you stop the run in the playoffs?
Huh?
If you putting 20 in the box, I'm gonna put 20 in the box and see what Danny Dimes can do.
He gonna throw for 275.
All right, we'll see.
Nobody's been successful at doing it yet.
It's the regular season, bro.
I'll tell you. Right, I'm gonna tell you.
I ain't got nothing to say. He trusts the Colts. That's his pick.
I
respect it.
I got him
At this point,
I don't got him as a pretender, but I don't feel like they're gonna win anything.
I got them as pretenders, and it's not in a negative sense, right?
Hold on. Before, it ain't to say that they're contending or pretending week 10, week 12, week 16, week 17 in the playoffs. At this given moment, are they contending or pretending? That is going to change throughout the rest of the year.
It can.
I'm just saying that from Cal's perspective, you can be right today and be wrong in 2 weeks.
I honestly think the Colts might fucking around have the best fucking record in the AFC, but when it comes to the fucking playoffs, they're going to lose first round or second round.
But we're not talking about playoffs. We're talking currently right now.
Yeah, they're a contender.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think they're pretenders. I think that the evaluation of the games I've seen, I trust Jonathan Taylor. To Kyle's point, I don't trust Daniel Jones in that capacity. But the defense, when you talk about them, it's a bend a lot, but not break it yet. But it's Lou Anarumo defense it almost kind of reminded me of the defense from when the Bengals went to the Super Bowl.
Facts.
They were bad, but not terrible.
Facts.
Like, bro, they gave up 420 passing yards to Justin Herbert 2 weeks ago. Like, granted, they won the game, but they gave up 420 yards passing. They gave up over damn near 600 yards altogether. You're not winning many games like that. If you do that shit in the playoffs, bro, and to think that the Chargers are missing both of their starting running backs in that game. You know what I mean?
But the difference is this, right? You become if you could continue to run the ball effectively, right?
They gave up 350 yards passing to Bo Nix. They at home, and they won the game by a point.
Find a way to win.
The
good teams find a way to win, right?
And you know the crazy thing about the crazy thing.
The good teams find a way to win.
They do. Great teams find a way to win.
Yeah.
But the one thing about both of those games that's funny, the common denominator, Jonathan Taylor had over 120 yards rushing in both games and multiple touchdowns scored. That's the common denominator for those games that they won.
Bro.
Jonathan
Taylor.
Taylor is the common denominator for the 7 fucking wins they got.
Yes.
You don't have to be a fucking rocket scientist to know that.
Yeah, but again, I don't feel like it's a complete team. I think that it almost reminds me of when
they the Detroit Lions of last year.
It reminds me of, because I think that we'll start to see, because now I think you start to get a target on your back once you get to that midpoint season, right? Like, do you remember when the Cardinals started 8-0 like 4 years ago? and then all of a sudden they lost like 3 straight. And then, so my question is, how is Daniel Jones gonna look when they're losing and he's not having a good game? Is he gonna be the same? Like we've seen in the past, he's not the same consistent player, bro. He's not.
I think in that analogy,
they said that.
I think comparing. Hold on. I think comparing Daniel Jones in his situation to Kyler Murray's situation is a little different.
It's a lot different.
Like, I don't think the offensive line play was as good, right? And I don't think that they have a true leader in like a Jonathan Taylor.
No,
that's a big difference. I can't compare that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Kyler Murray was their leader, though, right?
Yeah,
but Denny Dimes is not their leader.
Right. Okay.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
But then they defense.
When you're asking your quarterback to be your leader and he plays ass, that shit weigh on them more than it does when they're not your leader.
I won't say way better. That defense not that good.
Okay.
Indiana defense not that good, yeah.
It's solid.
Look at yards allowed in the NFL right now. They're not that good.
Who did the coach lose to?
Who else we got?
All right, so I was gonna ask y'all. Oh, are you about to look?
No, you good.
Oh, let's talk about the Seattle Seahawks. Contenders or pretenders? They're 5-2 right now, top of the NFC West. Well, second in the NFC West.
Pretenders. I don't trust them.
Contenders.
I don't trust the Seahawks.
Defense been playing pretty good, and they know how to run the ball and get the ball to the best receiver in football as of right now, and that's Jackson Smith-Njigba. They contending, bro. That defense is good. That's the top 10 defense right now. They are doing their thing, and I can't knock it. I can't knock it.
We're gonna see what Sam Darnold do.
Yeah, I'm there with you. I think.
So we just talking based off right now or just moving forward?
Right now.
Moving forward. I mean,
if you want, but I'm saying like it can change.
Right now they're contending.
Yeah.
But I'm a long term.
What do you think that the team is built to contend, or you think they just pretending like they're good right now, but you don't believe?
I think as a whole they're built to contend, but when it comes down to playmakers, I mean they had the playmakers, but I gotta see it out of Sam Darnold in the playoffs.
I don't know. I'm thinking that they are contenders. I like what Seattle got built over there. Mm-hmm. All right, Denver Broncos 6-2 right now.
Contenders.
And leading the AFC West.
Contenders.
Here's where I'm with them. Like, I mean, if you want to talk about the Colts being pretenders, you could easily say that the Denver Broncos are pretenders.
Okay.
I just don't know offensively if the run game is going to help them. They got they starting to use both of the interchangeable guys. It's effective, but it ain't effective. Like Dobbins is doing okay, but I just don't know. I'm gonna go on more of the pretender than the contender.
They have 2 capable guys at running back though.
Yeah, so this
they do, but I don't think
really 3. You can throw Bo Nix in there.
Yeah, but him running the ball down the stretch ain't gonna go. He not design runs anyway.
He can.
I don't know. I'm not sold on.
I'm not sold.
I will say this: the same issue you have with the offense in Indy, I got the same.
But the reason why I'm sold on them, not to cut you off on your point, their fucking defense is that's way fucking better than the Colts.
Now that is true.
So that's why I would put them over the Colts in that manner. I'm not saying Denver's better than the Colts, but in that manner, their defense plays lights out, bro.
It does. That's
you know what I'm saying.
Championships are built on defense.
And that's what I'm saying. When it comes to the playoffs, I trust Denver more than I trust the Colts.
Yeah, I'm there with you
defensively,
but I just it's something about them. I don't feel like they really like that. I
feel you because I don't trust Sean Payton goofy looking ass.
I think when you are a team that can control the clock and play solid defense, that's what helps you. And I don't know if they can continue to control the clock. Their running game has been up and down. It ain't like they've been running the ball very well every week in and week out.
That's on Sean Payton. They got the tools.
I'm not saying that they don't have the tools. On paper, what they've put thus far, doesn't show that they can run the ball effectively each game and control the clock. No. That's the big difference.
Yeah.
You got one more team, or is it?
No, we can move on.
Okay.
But let's talk about y'all top 5 MVP candidates since we at week 8 now. Going into week 9, who do y'all got? Or y'all go top 3 if y'all want.
Go first?
Yeah.
Can we pull it up? So my number 1, Drake Maye. You feel me? Did y'all have the Patriots in your top 2 in the preseason rankings?
Nope.
Like, they number 1 in NFC East right now, right?
Yep.
Drake has been holding it down, man. Doing his thing. Their defense has been playing lights out. But Drake, I got him at number 1. Number 2, give me Jonathan Taylor. I mean, it's unlikely for a running back to win MVP. But what he's been doing and just putting fucking Indy on his back, you definitely gotta pay homage and pay respect to it. So give me JT at 2. And shit, go to that Patty boy. Patty Mahomes at 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, what more can you say about Pat, man? That Monday, was it Monday night or was it Sunday night?
Monday.
He went crazy, man. I fuck with Pat. He got his baby back, Rashee Rice. You feel me? Shots out, he be showing the grill. I fuck with him, man. Like, Rashee Rice been balling.
Yeah, he like that.
So, facts. So let me go with Rashee Rice at 3. I'm gonna keep it at 3, man, cause everybody else, it's mild, man. I thought Baker had something for us. He dealing with injuries. Stafford dealing with injuries. Josh Allen up and down. So I'm gonna just go with 3. Give me Drake, JT, and then Pat.
All right.
It's fairly simple and easy for me. I'm gonna go Patrick Mahomes at 1. And then at 2, I'm gonna go with Josh Allen. Like, not enough's being talked about Josh Allen and what he's doing. Like, with the talent that he has. Like, this dude is playing lights out. They are running the ball effectively as well. Cook's having another damn good year as well. Probably getting overshadowed from Jonathan Taylor. But Buffalo, you can always count on them to kind of stay around in the thick of things, and I think they're going to be good, solid. They're 5-2 right now, and then at 3, I'm going Jonathan Taylor, playing like the best running back in football right now, which is pretty crazy to see that, you know, after all of the injuries and everything else that he's having the season he's been having, but they doing a damn good job with Jonathan Taylor.
So you put Josh Allen over Drake, even though Drake went in Buffalo and beat them?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You just giving 3?
Yeah.
All right. So
I was just asking, bro. I wasn't trying to play you cop.
But
I got
shit to do.
I'm gonna keep mine simple, and I'm gonna give you a 5. But and I won't. I mean,
order. I want order.
Yeah, I give you my top order. Yeah. So number 1, I'm going Jonathan Taylor.
Okay.
I know running back's not the sexy pick for MVP, not the likely pick,
Okay.
But not only is he playing like the best running back in the league, he's playing like the best player in the league. You know what I mean? And I think that this is the difference. Obviously, he dealt with injuries last year.
Past few years.
Yeah, but looks like look like he got fresh legs.
Nah, re-energized.
Like, you know what I mean? And
rejuvenated.
You know, and I love to see that and what he's doing in Indy, leading the league in rushing yards and rushing average and rushing touchdowns. So I'm going with Jonathan Taylor at 1. Number 2, I got to go with Patty Mahomes. Man, I know, you know, he got Rashee Rice back, but, you know, shit, bro, having to deal with the inconsistency of everything around him through the year just to get to this point where he's getting all of his guys back healthy and, you know, keeping them on the winning track. You know, that's not, and bro, 17 passing touchdowns right now to only 4 interceptions with a very inconsistent lineup, bro. I don't think that's talked about enough right now.
If the Chiefs stay healthy, they gonna win that thing.
And number 3, I'm going with Drake Maye, man. Hey, I'm going with Drake, bro. Like, I didn't want to buy in But I might be sold. I might be sold, man. Like he got the swag.
Come on, man.
Mike Vrabel up there coaching him up.
Talk to me.
They're starting to actually, bro. They're trusting him to be the franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
To be as young as he is in the league and almost really have the swag that Tom Brady didn't get till later on in his career is crazy. I mean, and I think that, if he gets like maybe another key piece up there, it might be dangerous. And I got to roll with Drake at number 3 right now. Number 4, I'm going with somebody else from Buffalo. I'm going with James Cook, man.
Okay, that's nice.
Second in the league in rushing right now. I know people love Josh Allen, what he brings to the table, but James Cook got 3 games this year with over 150 rushing yards and multiple touchdowns. To have your quarterback getting obviously get the talk because he's just coming off of an MVP year, but people would have stated James Cook couldn't do it again and is on the track to do it again and have another great year.
Mm-hmm.
I would just say sign me up for him for MVP talk. In 5, I got to go with Matt Stafford. Bro's in the top 5 in passing yards and passing touchdowns and completion percentage. I mean, you got Puka Nacua, right now is dealing with injuries, but hey, told them if they get him another elite receiver out there, which they did, and Devontae Adams, and you see what that turned into. You know what I mean? Like, threw 5 touchdowns in this last game against Jacksonville. So
2 of them was to
3 of them were the Devontae Adams.
3, yeah.
But yeah, that's my picks for MVP, man. I think right now that those 5 guys are top of my list. But let's talk about some NBA.
Pick'ems?
Oh yeah, we gotta go through our pick'ems. I almost forgot.
When you want to do context matter?
We can do it after we talk NBA.
NBA, all right.
Yeah. And NBA won't be long. Yeah. We now start off Thursday night football. The Raiders versus the. Wait a week early. The Ravens and the Dolphins Thursday night football. And Lamar, if I'm not mistaken, is not coming back this week.
It said he was.
Or he was. Okay, Lamar's. Okay.
I think without Lamar, they got a spark with Snoop.
Yeah.
Snoop Huntley was a huge spark. He wasn't Cooper Rush out there looking goofy.
Give me the Ravens. I don't care who quarterback.
I'm going with the Ravens.
Nobody gonna let them motherfuckers beat them. Like, the Ravens ain't gonna let a shitty ass Dolphins team beat them.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens, but I think it's closer than the experts think, sweetheart.
So Cal taking the spread.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Dolphins with the spread, but I'm gonna take the Ravens to win.
Yeah. All right. Then we got a heavy slate on Sunday. Got the Bears coming into Cincinnati to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Who they think gonna beat them Bengals?
The Bears.
Nobody. I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I'm rocking with the Bengals, man. I think they bounce back with a huge. They gotta bounce back because if they lose this game, they might as well tank at this point.
I seen something earlier that all 4 the Bears wide receivers is injured.
They might as well tank at this point. So give me the fighting Who Days.
I'm going with the Bengals.
Give me the Bears.
All right, the Vikings and the Lions.
Lions, easy work.
Minnesota and Detroit, who you like?
Lions.
I'm going with the Lions. Panthers at the Packers.
Cheeseheads.
Packers.
Give me Green Bay. I saw what the real Carolina Panthers looked like last week.
You done picked the Carolina at least 2 or 3 times in the pickups. Like, god damn.
All right, Chargers at the Tennessee Titans.
Give me the Chargers.
Give me the Chargers.
Chargers.
Falcons at the Patriots.
You're fighting Drake Maye.
Go ahead and do it.
I'm going with the Falcons.
That's a good spot for them, but I don't. If it was at Atlanta, maybe.
Give me the Patriots.
49ers at the New York Giants.
The Niners.
Give me San Fran. Scatterboo out for the rest of the year. It's a tough one for the Giants. All right, Indianapolis Colts at the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm gonna take the Steelers.
The Steelers historically have had the Colts number. I'm going with Pittsburgh and Aaron Rodgers.
Give me Pittsburgh.
Denver Broncos at Houston Texans.
Denver.
I saw something I really like out of C.J. Stroud again last week. I'm going with the Texans on this one at home.
They need a running game, bro.
That defense gonna play lights. They gonna be on CJ. Like I said, as soon as he get off the bus,
you want me to tell you?
Jonathan Cooper gonna look him dead in his eye.
They had 2 weeks with really high profile games. I think that the energy is just gonna be off. I'm going with Houston, bro.
That's cool.
Jacksonville at the Raiders.
Duval County, Jacksonville.
Yeah, give me the Giants. I don't have. You can't have faith in Pete.
I love Pete, but I gotta go Jacksonville.
Yeah, I
gotta go with Jacksonville on this one, man.
Sit his ass down.
Saints at the LA Rams.
The Rams, easy work.
Give me the Rams.
Rams.
Ooh, game of the week.
Kansas City Chiefs at the Buffalo Bills.
You don't know who I'm riding with. What my boy be doing? Yeah. She racing them boys. Give me Patty, baby. Chiefs.
Give me Chiefs.
Hey, Patrick Mahomes is built for games like this.
Yeah.
I'm rolling.
I don't trust the Bills.
I'm rolling with the Chiefs. Seattle Seahawks at the Washington Commanders.
That shit. Monday, Sunday night game.
Sunday night game. Sunday night football.
Is Jay Daniels playing?
I think Mariota still.
Give me Seahawks.
Give me Seahawks. I don't care who quarterback.
Yeah. In Washington, I'm still going. If
it's in Maryland.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Washington.
Yeah.
The Commanders. Yeah. Not like Seattle, Washington.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that could have been interpreted either way. But yeah, now I'm going with the Seahawks, regardless of where they play. They can play in Hawaii. Monday Night Football. Arizona Cardinals at the Dallas Cowboys.
The shit show bowl. Yeah, fuck. I don't know. Give me fucking the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
It's no reason Dallas should lose this game. Because Kyler Murray's still not playing.
And I'm sorry because every time I pick them motherfuckers, they find a way to fuck it up.
Oh, but maybe they do. Maybe they do.
Let's hope they don't, man.
Because ultimately, if this gonna continue to happen like this, I'd rather tank for downs anyway. So,
but let's talk about it.
We ain't gonna do shit in the playoffs regardless.
Let's talk a little bit about NBA. Obviously, after game one, after night one in NBA, had several people arrested around the league for sport. It's like a sports gambling ring, but everybody involved in different ways. Terry Rozier got locked up by the feds for throwing games, apparently, and then Chauncey Billups connected with who was the head coach for the Portland Trailblazers. Now it got arrested for illegal poker games with in connection with the mafia.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all feel like the sports betting being legalized is kind of bringing a lot of this into light?
They're two different things, though. And I think I kind of said that in the pod. Like, yeah, sports gambling is bringing the question of Terry Rozier or hell. I mean, you can watch any game in the NBA I suggest you go do so this week, throughout the week or the weekend. You're going to find at least one game where one player looks like he's throwing a game. Or doing something, right?
To sabotage his own.
To sabotage himself or the team.
Yeah.
But then the poker game shit is separate, in my opinion. Like, it's separate. That's some shit that NBA cats do anyway. Like, gambling has always been a thing in the NBA.
Yeah.
Gambling is part of why Michael Jordan set out, right? Like,
supposedly for other reasons, but
but like gambling has always been a big thing, and I think it's just at this point, gambling. And I said it before, gambling should not be. They should not be able to gamble in anything like that, bro. Sports gambling, like the poker game shit, like that shouldn't be done.
It's a lot to tap in with this shit, man. I mean, so much I can go into. End of the day, all the shit janky. I mean, I think ultimately with the Chauncey Billups thing, this is just my personal opinion. I think he got in with the mafia, and I feel like he owed them something. Whether he was playing poker and it was a huge debt, and he was trying to find a way to get out of his debt, bro. Like, I mean, he could potentially be innocent. Proven guilty. What is it? Proven innocent too good.
It's innocent. Proven guilty.
So, but I think that's ultimately what it comes down to. Him owing some money and him trying to figure out a way to get out of some money. So, or get back on the right side of, within good standing. So, I mean, the Terry Rozier thing, bro. Like, you seen the videos. It was obvious he was throwing shit. Like, and the coach had to be involved too, because why the fuck is he still in the game at this point?
And my bad to add to that though, like the Chauncey shit too as well. Like, there's rumor that Chauncey was throwing games too.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They allegedly some people have questioned his lineups as well. So just want to kind of throw that out there.
When he walked out of jail, that nigga was looking like, God damn, these motherfuckers they got my ass. He was looking cooked, but I mean, I fuck with Chauncey.
He went down there in that clutch shit.
Right, Billups.
But how y'all feel about the season? How y'all feel about the start of the season so far? Would y'all say that Victor Wembanyama is the best player in the NBA right now?
I texted to y'all. Yeah. I put it in the group chat. He's definitely the best player in the NBA. But I feel like it's still Shay's league.
That's what I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
Wemby is clearly the most talented, but it still run through Shay.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
At the end of the day, like, Shay's still that nigga. You feel me?
Let me ask you a question, because I saw it on a different podcast. And I'm just a question. Who y'all taking overall? Like, SGA or Allen Iverson?
Give me SGA.
I'll take AI. But AI didn't have a team SGA had. You feel me?
No, okay.
Like you gotta go there with it. I mean, AI is AI, bro. Like,
yeah.
I fuck with SGA.
To me, there's an art in the mastering your spots. And I think that you're more deadly when you can master your spots. I don't think AI had a spot that he mastered per se. His ability to get to the rim at will was mastered, but SGA could get to any spot he wants to.
I think the difference is the size. Like, if AI was 6'6", 6'7", he'd probably be the best player ever.
Bro, if Allen Iverson got the amount of calls that SGA got, it would be a lot different. But I'm going with Allen Iverson. And it's cool if you like SGA on the side of that. But I thought that was kind of wild, because to me, Allen Iverson is top 15 player of all time.
No, for sure. But if you're saying like start a franchise.
Yeah, I'm starting with Allen Iverson.
I like the fact that, bro, that it's something to that, bro. Like the great, and I know this is early in SGA's career, right? But you got to think about guys that get to their spots are the greatest basketball players to ever play the game.
Yeah.
You can't name a guy that, or at least offensively, one of the greatest skilled guys to play the game, but you can't name guys that can get to their spots that weren't elite.
You don't think Iverson could get to his spots? Bro,
I think a better comparison. I think a better comparison.
Like he gets to his spots like T-Mac and Kobe do, bro. Paul Pierce.
Iverson?
No. SGA gets to his spots like those guys.
You don't think? Wait.
No, not to that level. Not to that level, bro.
This might not be a good comparison because he wasn't healthy his whole career. But if he was healthy his whole career, would you put Penny over SGA?
No. If he was healthy his whole career, no. Because Penny could get to his spots, but he was bigger.
Not at the same size. Penny 6'7", SGA 6'6".
Okay. I'll take Penny, though. Because Penny could play back to the... Penny was different. Penny different. But Penny could get to his spots.
And Penny had that court vision. I don't think SGA got that court vision like Penny.
He don't have to, though.
No. I'm not knocking that. But I'm saying, like, overall, player-wise.
Yeah. No, I'm taking
obviously, he played with Shaq, but...
If Penny healthy, I'm taking a healthy Penny.
Yeah, I go healthy Penny. But I still can't get off the Iverson thing, bro. Iverson beat... Bro, he won the game against the 2001 LA Lakers in the finals, bro. They didn't lose a single playoff game that year.
When it's all said and done, SGA is gonna be mentioned with the greats.
Yeah, he's already mentioned with the greats.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I'm not knocking.
And I'm not saying that to knock Allen Iverson, but just the level of it's different, bro.
I get what you're saying, but I think Iverson was different, like in that same light. So, but I think that I do think right now he is still his league. I just think that Wemby's right there. Like I think he might be the best player in the NBA right now.
I mean I'll fuck with Wemby.
Yeah, but I think overall though, I think it's gonna be a really good season based on what we've seen so far. A lot of guys coming out. But Lauri Markkanen playing out of his mind right now.
He just had 51.
51 on the Kings.
Talk about your boy. Lake Show.
Who? Luka?
Yeah,
Luka had 41.
AR
had 51.
AR had 50, then he bounced back and had 40.
Yeah. Luka had, before he sat out, he had 41.
Not facts, but AR been an MVP in the Lakers right now.
It's crazy.
Easy.
I never thought the Lakers should entertain trading him.
The thing the only issue I have with AR, I think he's a great regular season player, but when the playoffs come,
but the problem
he can't find his niche.
But that's the problem because of load management and other issues and injuries. You asking him to go be a guy, he can go be a guy that can score. But when you get into the playoffs and you got the other guys, it's hard for him to find like what his niche is. If motherfuckers would be healthy enough to play, he could be able to figure out his role a little bit better. But
I agree to a certain extent, not to go too much into it, but it just seems like he's not confident in the playoffs, bro. He's hella confident in the regular season. Because when the playoffs get here, he's second guessing should he shoot. He don't want to take over the game. Nigga, you the best third option in fucking basketball. When they pass you the ball, go kill.
But you got to understand, when you're being asked 30 games or more to be the number 2 guy, where you can kill, and then the guys come back in the playoffs, now you're third fiddle, you like, well, should I not? Like, that's a hard place to be in, bro.
It is, but
it's easier said than done.
But I can see if LeBron had that Kobe mentality. LeBron wants you to kill. That's my point. LeBron ain't trying to kill at all times.
He's not, but he's still ball dominant as he's always been, which could lead to hesitation.
But my point is, also Reese been playing with LeBron for years, bro. This ain't nothing new. You should be used to it by now. But we'll see. The verdict's still out. We'll see what he does this year in the playoffs. I'm excited if they make it.
Let's talk about this context matter, right? Let's really find out if it does. Okay. And it's a basketball related one today.
Nice.
Why you got his?
Nice, right?
What's your boy off of?
Looking like Pops.
What's your boy, the smiley cat? used to hoop back in the day. They act now.
Oh.
The one dude, he on, you know what I'm talking about? He on Fast and Furious. I mean, not Fast, Bad Boys.
Oh, Josh Allen.
I was looking down, and these ain't got no
glasses.
Only glasses people know. This ain't got no grip.
That was twice this shit did. I let him off the hook.
Boy, hey, they was kissing the tip of your nose. I was like, God, hey.
That motherfucker was weird, boy.
I'm sick. I'm cutting all this.
2 hours.
But,
2 hour mark.
Every 30 minutes they going down low.
But I got a basketball related question today.
Right.
So I'm gonna give y'all 2 guys, and I'm gonna
gotta go first.
I'm gonna ask y'all
Absolutely.
who had the better MVP season. Both players have MVP seasons. Which one stands out more? Because one is actually regarded as one of the greatest in NBA history. Okay. But first player averaged 25 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, and shot 44% from the line or from the field, and 85% from the free throw line.
How many years?
This was his season. This was his MVP season.
How many years was he in the league that year? Do you know?
No, it was just period.
No, bro. I'm just asking for this season. Just who had the better MVP season?
Okay.
That ain't his
I thought you said I was probably on Hall of Fame.
No, not Hall of Fame.
MVP season.
Who had the better MVP season?
Yeah.
Other player had 32 points per game, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, he had averaged 1 block. Also, shot from the field 51%. And from the free throw line, shot above 83%.
It's a lot of different variables when it comes to NBA because MVP could be based off of their team. But I'm gonna just get right straight to it. I'm gonna go with the lesser of the points guy because I think you're trying to. I think that was your finesse of the points being more. So I'm gonna go with 24.
I mean, ain't no finesse. It's just who you think
Yeah. He be overthinking.
Probably.
give me the second option.
Second option?
Yep.
I would go with the first option. But I'll tell you why. I think that the second player had the better team. I think the first player was the best. I think he carried his team. But the first player was Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose, rookie. Not his rookie, but he was the youngest player still to win MVP. And that's the second player.
Was the same season?
No, not the same
season.
No, it was his MVP season.
No, I'm saying was the player the second player was in the same season.
No,
it could both MVPs.
It was a different year.
Second player is SGA. Just this past year. People talk. He had a great year, but I would still take the Derrick Rose MVP season because he was 22 years old when he won MVP.
That's cool, but I take
you can't. Hold on.
They won the finals.
They did win the finals.
Context does matter a little bit because pointing at the numbers, looking at the numbers, you can't say that SGA had a better team. His stats was better. You could have said he carried that team, not knowing who he was.
Offensively,
yeah,
there wasn't a lot of guys contributing. Like Derrick Rose, bro, to average 25.
No, I understand that.
Because Jimmy Butler ain't who Jimmy Butler is now.
Yeah.
Joakim Noah won the offensive player like that.
Let me get this straight. And we kind of got to move on. But you about to sit here and say Chicago Bulls were better than the fucking Oklahoma City Thunder?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying hearing the numbers, not knowing the player, the teams, the nothing. Mm-hmm. The second player, which was SGA, had better stats.
Absolutely.
He said, knowing that before he said that, he said the second player didn't carry their team, they had a better team.
I didn't say
I said he didn't really necessarily carry his team like Derrick Rose did.
I don't think so. But I also think
I agree with that. But I said knowing just numbers, you couldn't say that the second player, which was SGA, didn't carry his team because his numbers was better.
That's what
I'm saying. It's different.
His scoring was.
That's all I was responding.
His scoring was better. His assists, because assists lead the points.
Yeah.
Bro, he averaged seven, almost 8 assists a game, 7.7.
I thought you were saying the Bulls were far superior than OKC.
No. I think it's the opposite. I think that
Absolutely.
like, you know what I mean? If it and I quite as skeptic, if it weren't for LeBron and the Heat, bro, the Bulls would have been in the finals that year.
They got popped, but
yeah, I'm just saying. But if it was nobody was stopping that Heat team. LeBron was on a different mission that year. But with that being said, man, I want to thank everybody out there for listening to Tunnel Vision Podcast, man. It's been a good feeling being back on the set. Shout out to Jay again. Appreciate you, Jeff, for holding it down last week with the guys. But make sure y'all go out there, follow us, subscribe, like old episodes. Make sure you go follow us on anywhere you can find podcasts at Tunnel Vision Podcast. Find us on YouTube, Google Play, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, man. Until next time, we out of here.
We out.
Buckeye Nation.